All right, when we go 360, we're not thinking about how big or small the issue is. If it impacts anyone, we're looking into it.
Here's an example. You might remember a little while back, someone called the police on a kid who was running a lemonade stand. Today, that child and other children took their fight for small business to the state capitol.
And as Denver 7's Megan Lopez reports, they found themselves up against a formidable opponent.
I'm selling lemonade.
At just 7 years old,
Want some lemonade?
Well, thank you.
Ben Guffey has learned a lot about business over the past year.
Want some lemonade?
Some lessons he's willing to share.
I learned to make money.
Others not so much, like his top secret lemonade recipe.
If you can keep it a secret, I'll tell you.
Last summer, his lemonade stand was shut down by police.
They shut us down because we didn't have permits.
So his family made it their mission to change the laws. To Ben's mom, Jennifer, kids will be kids.
We technically broke the law and didn't even realize it.
She doesn't believe it should be illegal for her 3 sons to run a part-time lemonade stand.
We've recognized this situation that didn't seem right with us.
So Monday, they spent the day at the Colorado State Capitol.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Testifying in front of a state committee about a bill to legalize kids' businesses. Supporters say it's about promoting this entrepreneurial spirit.
That's what a lemonade stand teaches a 12-year-old. Or an 8-year-old.
Tony Gagliardi from the National Federation of Independent Businesses says these skills are something that kids lack these days.
I'd love to see 15, 16-year-olds who could read a profit and loss statement or a balance sheet.
But online, the reaction is mixed. Some express concerns about government overreach, while others disagree with the need for the law at all, saying it's a waste of legislative time.
Absolutely, it's the best use of our time.
But bill co-sponsor Senator Angela Williams disagrees.
We need to be educating our kids and teaching them.
Senator Williams says the bill won't cost anything and is already teaching these young business owners a lesson.
Teach them about the legislative process, too, and how we pass laws.
The city of Denver, meanwhile, is already mixing it up.
This will be the last time you have to come here.
The city passed its own version of the Young Entrepreneurs Bill last fall. The Denver ordinance was modeled after a similar one in Austin. New Jersey, Utah, and Wisconsin have also taken steps to protect these kids.
Around the country, kids are getting busted.
Even Country Time Lemonade got involved, setting up a legal defense fund for kids who get in trouble.
Tastes like justice.
My name is Jack Bonneau.
But one young entrepreneur is actually against this change.
I don't think that kids should be exempt.
If Jack Bonneau looks familiar,
Sharks, I'm seeking $50,000 and
this might be why.
We'd love to take your deal.
Jack's been running a permitted lemonade business for the last several years, and he says there's health and safety aspects.
Kids are known to be germy and, a little messy.
He believes kids need to learn to play by the rules.
If we exempt kids from these laws, they aren't getting the full experience of starting up their own business.
Thank you, guys.
But the change would also hurt his business.
I also don't really think that it's fair. I've gone through all the work, just like all the other vendors above 18, to get the permits and licenses to operate my stand.
Other products.
So this bill could mean more competition.
Someone else, they can set up right next to me, and they don't have to do that.
Back at Ben's lemonade stand,
Thanks. I'm so proud of you.
his DPS teacher, who coincidentally is on strike and taking a stand of her own, stopped by his booth to support her student.
So you have to try.
So did Governor Polis, an entrepreneur himself who's already showing support for the bill.
But you do it by working hard.
Even if it doesn't pass, though, Jennifer and her sons have learned to turn a sour situation into something sweet.
We had never even had lemonade stands prior to when we got shut down, and we would have never in our wildest dreams imagined that this is the path we would have been on. But we're so thankful for the opportunity to make a difference and help kids.
Megan Lopez, Denver 7.